You know, what's the one school subject that gets the biggest bad rap? I'm gonna bet it's this one, geography. And today, we're gonna see why it's so much more than just drawing maps.
When I say geography, does your mind just shoot right back to middle school? Trying to memorize this endless list of countries, rivers, and their capitals? Yeah, you're definitely not alone. But that's kind of like looking at the table of contents and thinking you've read the whole book.
So today, let's redraw that mental map. We're going to uncover what geography really is, this dynamic, totally essential science that shows us the hidden systems shaping our world and, believe it or not, our own lives.
All right, so first things first. Let's get the definition right. What is geography, really?
Okay, so the official definition says it's the study of the Earth, its features, human activities, and, this is the most important part, the relationship between people and their environment. It's really the science of connection. It's about this intricate dance between us and the planet we call home. To boil it all down, the entire field is really driven by just two simple but incredibly powerful questions: where and why there? So it's not just about knowing what a mountain is, it's about understanding why that mountain range is right where it is and how that single fact affects everything around it, from the weather to the local culture.
And here's the thing, this is the really cool part. You might not have a degree in geography, but I can absolutely guarantee that you're already practicing it every single day.
I mean, just think about it for a second. Every time you pull out your phone and use GPS, you're doing a complex spatial analysis. When you check the weather forecast, you're using data from physical geography to decide what to wear. Choosing how to get to work? That's a geographic problem. You're weighing distance, traffic, and transportation networks. Even when you're just following the news about environmental issues, you're thinking geographically. See? You're already doing it.
So now that you know you're basically a natural, let's look at how the pros do it. Professional geographers see the world through three distinct but totally interconnected lenses.
The first two are physical geography and human geography. Physical geography is all about the natural world. Mountains, rivers, climate systems, the whole shebang. Human geography, well, that's all about us. It looks at our populations, our cities, our industries, and how we organize ourselves across the Earth. You can think of it like this. One is the stage, and the other is the story of the actors on it.
And that brings us to the third lens, regional geography. This is where the magic really happens. It's the synthesizer. It takes the physical landscape, the stage, and the human story, the actors, and weaves them together to understand what makes a specific place unique and how each one is constantly shaping the other.
Now, this power to connect ideas doesn't just stop there. In fact, you could say geography's real superpower is its role as a bridge science. It connects so many different fields. Think about it. Geography gives crucial context to almost every other science. It connects to biology by asking where different plants and animals live and why. It connects to economics by figuring out where industries should set up shop. It gives sociology context by analyzing where and how different cultures form. Geography basically provides the where that gives all these other sciences their real-world meaning.
Okay, so we know geography is this huge connected field. That's great. But what can you actually do with it? Well, it turns out geographers are the people who are, quite literally, designing and protecting our future.
So let's talk about urban and regional planners. These folks are basically the architects of our daily experience. They use geographic principles to decide where to build new parks, where to put transit systems, and how to design neighborhoods that are just better, more efficient, more livable. They are always asking that fundamental geographic question: where is the best place for this and why? The work they do directly impacts how we all live and move around every single day. And then you've got environmental managers. These specialists are on the front lines, using that deep understanding of the human-environment connection to tackle some of our planet's biggest challenges. Their guiding question is all about sustainability. It's how can we balance our needs today with the health of the planet for generations to come? Their work is just absolutely vital.
And honestly, the list just goes on and on. You have cartographers making the smart maps on our phones, disaster management specialists who literally save lives by planning for floods and earthquakes, climatologists who study climate change. These are all modern essential careers, and they are all built on a geographic foundation.
At the end of the day, seeing the world like a geographer doesn't just fill your head with new facts. It gives you a completely new way of seeing. It's a perspective that lets you spot the hidden systems that connect all of us to the places we live.
So, the next time you use your GPS or even just check the weather, Just pause for a second. Think like a geographer. What hidden connections, what invisible systems between you and your environment will you start to see?